There's so many times in life you don't want to be doing what the you're doing. You can't just quit. Remember this. This isn't a hobby. This isn't a joke. It's a lifestyle. So what you say to yourself is important. There's no coach. There's no trainer to keep you going. It's only you. So think about this. You've been working your whole life to get a seat at the table. The seat at the table is you want to be the best amongst all the best people in your career field. So you finally get that letter. It's steak, lobster. It's a big dinner. Everybody's showing up, dressed to the nines. Make sure you show up soaking wet from getting after it, working out hard. Towel around your neck. You respect the event, so make sure you put that towel over that nice chair so you don't it up. The whole thing is this. Don't say a word. Stay uncommon amongst uncommon people. You're never done. Don't stop when you're tired. Stop when you're done. Stay hard.
So what most people would look from the outside is they say, oh, this is a guy who has it figured out. He's got it dialed in. He's achieved X, Y, and Z. And what you're saying is you don't even fully believe that you've reached your capacity.
I haven't even touched 50% of it yet because I didn't realize until I got so sick how sick I was going into some of the hardest things in the world. When I realized how tight my body was, because I didn't bitch about.
Right.
I didn't go through like when you're going through SEAL training, you don't sit back and say, hey man, do you have this problem? Do you have that problem? Hey man, I'm having a tough time just getting my leg over the fucking cargo net. Because literally, my abductors were so tight, how I ran was like, I took like steps like this big.
Oh yeah.
I wasn't like striding out. My shit was fucked up. I mean, and so at that time, I was 24, 25 years old. I was literally spitting in the Gatorade, a 64-ounce Gatorade bottle. At nighttime, I would drink it. And then at nighttime, I would hawker up these brown loogies, and the bottle would be halfway full by the time I got up at 4 o'clock in the morning to go back to work. I figured everybody was doing this.
Right.
No. The inside of my body was all up. I was definitely ill. I'd be swimming in the ocean. This coughing. I had double pneumonia all through. I was fucked up. I thought everybody had this. No, not everybody was that fucked. I had stress fractures. Why did I have stress fractures? Because my body was so tight in my hips that was forcing my body to go in.
Oh, yeah.
And I was putting pressure all on the inside of my body. So I lived with stress fractures. So I had to tape up my body, tape up my shins, tape up shit. You don't go through. So I went through training this way. I was so fucked up. Issues with my abdomen, issues with my growing, all kind of messed up issues. So I realized I went through training, 100-mile race, 200-mile races, pull-up records, all on the mind. It wasn't a physical thing I had. I was broken, literally broken at the start line of everything I did, including Navy SEAL training, Ranger School, everything I did in the military, I was f***ed. But I didn't sit back and say, hey man, so no one knew.
Right.
No one knew.
Yeah, because you weren't talking about it.
I wouldn't talk about it, and this is really the first time I really talked about it. So I basically realized, my God, man, at the 6th time in my life, I realized, my God, I was so fucked up the entire time. So now, the mind is so powerful. I figured that out.
Sure.
Now, if I can get this body all stretched out, opened up, get all my organs working properly, now let's see at 44, let's see what can really happen.
Yeah, so you're just getting started then.
That's the mentality right now, man. So, yeah.
You want to increase your confidence. I'll tell you what I think. What you do if you want to increase your confidence is you do jiu-jitsu. You work out, you get stronger. You read and you study and you learn and you get smarter. And then you practice speaking, and you practice speaking so that you can become more articulate, and then you practice some more, and then you do hard things that are challenging, things that are tough, and then you get tougher. You don't quit. That's what you do. And then you stand up straight with your head high and your chin up and your chest out. And at the same time, you also stay humble. Because you don't know everything. And there are people that are better than you are at some things. People that are smarter than you, and they're stronger than you, and faster and more athletic than you, and they have more money, and they got better looks, and they're funnier. But all that is okay. It's actually okay because there are things that are more important. More important than being strong and smart and athletic. More important than all those things. Things like loyalty, honor, will. Things like courage. The courage to stand and the will to keep going. And to do the right things for the right reasons. And if you know you won't give up, and you know you won't give in, and if you test yourself and you fail, but you know you're gonna get back up again, if you know that, then you know that your character is strong, and that's what matters. And that right there is all the confidence you need.
So, life's all about time management. So, I'm driving from Las Vegas to San Diego, and the traffic got real bad. So, got bumper to bumper, no one's moving. So, I'm doing 2-a-day runs right now, running in the morning, running in the afternoon. So I plan on getting to San Diego, getting my run in. So instead of getting all poopy pants and feeling sorry for yourself and getting all frustrated because life has come at me, I decided to pull over because no one was moving anyway and utilize this time to get my miles in. I'm not saying do this. but this is what I'm going to do right now. So utilize your time wisely.
And we get very caught up in instant gratification. We want results now. We want the shortcut to the winner's podium. And sometimes, when we don't get that short-term glory that we want, we lose track of those long-term goals. And you look up in 6 weeks or in 6 months or in 6 years, and you've made no progress. None. You never moved. You might even be further from your goal than you were. Why? Why did you let that happen? It's because you lost sight of that long-term goal. And at some point, after you lose sight of that goal and years have gone by, you think to yourself, maybe I can't. Maybe I can't do it. And so you give up. You let it fade. And you settle. You settle for mediocrity. You settle for average. You settle for, oh well. But no. Don't do that.
That's